Shinban News Channel.
Today, the anti-apartheid leader repeated his call for continued sanctions against the South African government. He also warned of possible right-wing terrorism in South Africa. I talked with him this afternoon.
United States and Mrs. Bush.
Everybody's here. Thank you very much. Dr. Glad you could make it, sir. I'm looking forward to hearing your story. I'm sure it's a wonderful, thought out piece of You met Dr.
Thank you.
Great lady down. Let's see what happens. Easy, watch the table. No, wait. How are you, dear?
I'm okay.
Good. Please be seated.
Welcome. Glad you could all come. I'm pleased to say that we're graced with the presence of so many distinguished guests tonight. As we all know, this week we're celebrating Law Enforcement Week all across the country, so I'd like to turn the proceedings over to our own Washington, D.C. Police Commissioner, Captain Annabelle Brumford.
I would like now to introduce a most distinguished American. This week he is being honored for his 1,000th drug dealer killed. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Lieutenant Frank Drebin of Police Squad.
In all honesty, the last two I backed over with my car. Luckily, they turned out to be drug dealers.
Oh, very good. Excellent.
Thank you, Commissioner Brumford. Now I'd like to call upon my Chief of Staff, Mr. John Sununu, to introduce some special guests.
Thank you. Mr. President, tonight I am extremely proud to welcome our guests from the nation's energy suppliers. First, representing the oil industry, head of the Society of Petroleum Industry Leaders, better known as SPIL, Mr. Terrence Baggett. From the coal industry, chairman of the Society for More Coal Energy, or SMOKE, Mr. Donald Fenswick.
Thank you very much.
And from the nuclear industry, president of the Key Atomic Benefits Office of Mankind, kaboom, Mr. Arthur Dunwell. As you know, for the past 3 years, this administration has been trying to formulate a national energy policy, one that will have a lasting impact on the way we live for the next decade and beyond. To make sure that we choose the right path, the president has appointed as his top advisor in this area, Dr. Albert S. Meinheimer. As I'm sure you're all aware, his reputation in this field is without peer, and Dr. Meinheimer will present his recommendations to the annual National Press Club dinner this Tuesday evening. Mr. President.
I want all of you here to be the first to know that I've decided to base my administration's entire energy policy on Dr. Meinheimer's recommendations. Now, this issue is too important to be left to politicians or special interests to decide. Rather, we need an independent and informed source on which to base our future actions, and Dr. Meinheimer is the recognized expert in this field.
Mr. President, if I may say so, I do hope that Dr. Meinheimer won't be influenced by any of the so-called environmental groups.
Well, we're all well aware of Dr. Meinheimer's reputation, so I think that perhaps he's best qualified to explain his research methods.
Oh!
Dr. Meinheimer.
Shinban News Channel.